side. I'm joined by Jonathan Sacerdoti from the Zionist Foundation. These people, Jonathan, are very, very angry. Can you try and explain to them or to us why you think what Israel did was right?
Well, firstly, Mark, thank you for having us on the programme. And what I would say is that Israel understands very much the concerns of people who looked at the events that happened, and like the State of Israel, they lament the unfortunate deaths that took place. But it's very important to realise that Israel acts in its self-security interests, and it needs to protect itself from weaponry being brought into the Gaza.
These people were on a humanitarian mission, though.
Well, the soldiers that ended up coming onto the boat after numerous offers to bring in the humanitarian goods to Ashdod and bring it in through the conventional land methods were met not with anarchists as they expected, but with terrorists armed with metal bars. The footage is out there for everyone to see. I know that Sky News has been running it. They were beaten by thugs with metal sticks, with stun grenades, with explosive grenades, and there are even reports of live fire being used on them before the Israeli troops used any kind of live fire in return to protect their own lives.
But it can be argued, why send commandos onto a ship which is clearly on a humanitarian mission? It seems that not only they disagree with you, most of the international community disagrees with you. You appear to have lost your only Muslim ally in Turkey. This doesn't look good.
Well, relations with Turkey have been perhaps strained over the last year or so, and Israel does want good relations with Turkey and hopes that there will continue to be good relations. The fact is that this ship wasn't obviously, as you put it, a humanitarian mission, because of the 6 ships in the flotilla, 5 of them very peacefully went to Ashdod as offered to offload the humanitarian goods to be brought in through the land methods, as Israel does every week, with 100 trucks going in every day, 1,500 tons of aid going in every single week. And it's a fact that the people on this particular boat resisted all urges not to go and break the naval blockade. When you break an existing naval blockade under international law, you can expect for the Navy implementing that blockade to intervene. They tried to do so in the softest and most gentle possible way, and that's why the troops that boarded the ships had only paintball guns, and for half an hour, while they were being beaten on the deck of that ship, they were instructed not to use any live ammunition. It's only when these sorts of thugs used that ammunition against them that they had to defend their own lives and make sure that this didn't escalate into an even worse situation. So of course Israel understands the upset and the terrible tragedy of these unfortunate injuries and deaths, but unfortunately it wasn't Israel that invited this aggression, it was Israel that responded to aggression. The humanitarian aid people do not carry axes, they carry humanitarian aid.
All right, okay, thank you very much. Well, in terms of those Britons that are on board, that were on board those ships,